is his middle name, right? Is that what we were saying?
Richard.
Dick. Yep, same thing. Ian, his last middle name is
Richard.
Not Dick.
His initials are DP.
And his middle name is Dick.
IPA?
DRP.
As in India Pale Ale. Yeah, you know those are my initials?
No, I did, but it never really dawned on me to put those two things together.
I was named after beer. Go figure.
And I wasn't, and that's all my dad ever does.
Trivia, what's my middle name? I'm not telling you.
Peterson. Dude, so we are remaking the Porto Flip. Yes. This is from IBA-World.com. During Bitters Week, we did the Porto Flip. We had a dog hair. We had a controversy where Doug wasn't happy with it.
It's because I bought shitty port, basically.
So
it was my fault. I admit it.
I told him to buy shitty port. Well, to buy inexpensive port. How much did that cost?
20.
Okay, $20.
It's going to be a good port then.
And it was on sale.
So what's it normally cost?
Like 23.
6 grapes.
Wow, you saved $3.
Saved $3.
You're a good shopper.
6 grapes reserve.
So you've had this before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Not this bottle, like when you were already a few minutes ago.
I'm anxious to try this now.
So it's really good port.
Because that other port was bad. I'll give you that.
Oh, it was
so
awful.
this is.
Yeah. You don't even have to know anything about alcohol, but it was bad.
It was wino wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
let's get drunk off wine because you can.
Fortified.
Boone's Farm.
Fortified with vitamins.
Fortified.
And booze.
So I've also heard somebody say in the comments, because we've had a couple people say, yeah, try with the better port.
It should be yellowish, right?
Should be yellowish. He pays attention. This guy,
I read.
No fucking way. You don't know. He used to read, and then he gave up on it because he gets too many. You know what I should do? I should send. You know what I need to do? I need to forward Ian all those comments that we get.
Yeah.
Like he has an email account that just gets the comments.
Oh, okay, nice.
And so he's like, after about 100 and something, I just stopped.
I try to keep up with him, so I have to go back to the videos and look like, oh, this.
Oh no, I can hook it up so you get all of them.
Oh, cool. I'd like that.
Yeah, I can give you a separate email account if you want it that way. Because this is probably like.
I like being here too.
So what we're gonna do?
Yeah. It's good to be here.
It's very good.
We're gonna do this
from Sweden.
Okay.
Oh, we should probably review what the ingredients are for those that haven't seen the original show.
They can just go watch the original.
It's a half ounce. I'll link it in.
Brandy.
Oh, yeah,
no doubt.
link it in.
And I'm gonna go the other one and link this one in. So
that's good because now you can see
marketing.
This drink with a good port, this drink with a bad port.
Right.
Brandy.
Ounce and a half of brandy.
Port.
A half ounce of brandy.
Half ounce of brandy.
1/3 egg yolk. 1/3 of an ounce. So I'm gonna pour that in here now.
So good port is yellow and bad port is purple.
When it's finished, they said that there should be a yellow-ish color to it. Brandy, here, pour the brandy in there.
Brandy.
And then we've got 1.5 ounces of deport.
I'll do it in the egg yolk thing to wash the yolk out.
Wash out the egg yolk, yo. Bitch. Have you caught up on? No, you didn't.
Oh, he's way behind us.
On Breaking Bad? No, I haven't caught up. I do know Jesse Pinkman likes to call people bitch.
You don't have to catch up to know that.
Ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game, my friend.
Look at this. This is interesting. So we
I don't
need some
think
ice.
it's going to be
You
yellow.
need some ice? Well, I don't know. Let's make chemistry.
Let's not judge. Chemistry is weird.
Bop me some ice in there?
We've all seen a couple episodes of Breaking Bad. We know chemistry is weird.
Yeah. Can I say that?
Yeah, I gotta try that too.
Yeah. It's really good.
I'll just drink right out. Oh, there's one right here.
Oh, here.
We're gonna
Oh, that's
share.
very different. Yeah. My cooties aren't contagious.
Okay, so you do it.
That reminds me of Harvey's Bristol Cream a little bit with the tannins of a red wine.
It does have some tannins with almost like a sherry cask gauge or something.
Yeah. That's tasty.
Oh, it's good port. It's really good port.
Try to take away from the mic.
That thing picks up everything. Would we have a strainer? Did you bring one down?
I did. It's over.
When you said, "Is there anything else we need?" I said
have
no.
one, yes.
But
Would you like it?
the Ian took it away. So you should probably chill this. I completely forgot until right this second. It's still
Told ya.
purple.
Told you so.
All right. It's got the same color as the last one.
If
Maybe
you
a
look
little
at
bit.
it under a certain light, you can kind of see the yellow.
Actually, you can in the
In the light.
Good.
You know what? I can already tell the color is
I
a
like
little
the
bit.
protein structure.
The protein structure is really good with the egg. I'll show you some more protein structure
protein.
later.
What are we doing, chemistry?
No,
Yeah, it's called.
we're doing
Cockology.
sociology.
It is lighter.
Spunk 101. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Sploosh.
Wait till I put something down.
Splooshaology.
God. I'm like, pulling this thing out. It's like,
Creamsicles, as it were.
Snapping the carrot. Never mind.
These are just baby carrots. Well, they're still
It's not the
carrots.
size of the carrots, it's the sound of the snap. Anyway, the color is a little bit more rich than the other one. It looks
Not as
deeper
purple?
and more
I have the other stuff.
real.
I can show you.
No,
what-
I mean of the other.
No, I know, but this is the stuff we were using.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna totally finish this.
Fairbanks.
bottle.
Yeah.
Nobody is finishing.
I mean,
like you should like drive around Nashua and like, hey
it in
man,
a
do
bag?
you need this?
and you'll have bumps when
Like just like find somebody.
We've got.
Hey,
obviously
we have
it's-
people that stand out there with signs that say "homeless, anything helps." Just hand them the port.
That'll help
Dude.
keep them warm.
As you're
Right.
getting arrested for having an open container out your window,
That's fine. It's worth
it's
it.
fine.
So-
Going to prison for giving a homeless man alcohol, that's fine.
Go.
Compared to the last one,
Nobody's going to prison.
the head is a lot. It's very similar. The head's the same. That comes from the egg.
That's what she said.
The
The head is the same.
head's the same. One head's the same as the other.
Sass my neck back a little bit.
Easy. What do you think, Doug? Better than the last one?
It's dry.
I do think it's better than the last one.
I like the other one better. It tastes like yogurt. This one just tastes like port.
I gotta go with Derek on that. Obviously, this one's better.
Damn you and your good port, Doug.
That's fine.
I mean, it's dry.
It's fine.
It's drier.
It's fine.
That's not dry.
It's still sweet, though. I mean, the port is still sweet.
but dry. Like the finish is
Yeah.
like not. It's dry.
The finish is more dry.
Honestly,
Wait,
I would rather just like drink a glass of port.
Why? This has definitely. You know what? The alcohol plays a lot bigger part in this.
Port's already fortified. Do you need to add more alcohol to it?
I don't know why, Lou. Dude, this is the
Lewd.
Lou.
Lou, dude.
Dick. Lou.
Super Lou, dude.
Lou
Did you just call me Dick?
Ricard. It's short.
Sure.
Dickard.
It's short for Ricard. I don't know what I just did there. I think I might have insulted you twice.
You just told them the dick was short.
That was
You're a
awesome.
rude, crude bag of pre-chewed food, dude. Name of the movie.
Oh god.
I know, it's weird.
Oh no! Look,
Rufio.
I know, but I don't know.
Hook.
Hook.
You remember the scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
The alcohol content in here is higher.
It's Richard. Thank you.
Oh, so we're back.
We're back on that.
All right. Okay, that's been closed. We tied that loophole.
Loose end, tied up.
Loose end. So this has more alcohol to it because of the dryness. I think you can't hide the alcohol because it's got that dry finish. So the alcohol doesn't have sugar, right? It's a little more in your face. I don't taste the brandy.
Like the article you linked earlier, the
egg whites?
The egg doesn't add
Actually,
flavor to it, but the egg gives the head and
Yeah.
a little bit of creaminess to the texture.
Actually,
So if you're scared of the
brandy
egg,
is there. It's there's the sweetness on the front end, and that's
But but
the oaky sweetness.
it only stays so long because of the finish.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
if you're all
right in the beginning.
if you just basically if you have a big glass and you just keep drinking, it stays sweet. But the minute you stop, you're gonna get the alcohol bad because you end up consuming way too much. But because you only get it for a short time, so it's sweet, but then it dries out and then pop, you've got that port finish.
That's really not bad, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tasty drink.
I mean, the nose is all the brandy. You don't get any.
All right, so the thing I liked about the other recipe was it tasted more like raspberry Columbia. No, what was it? Columbo yogurt.
Okay.
Raspberry,
Yogurt.
like not raspberry. You like a black raspberry yogurt. This one has more port property, but I gotta say I think I like the port better.
Yeah, this is definitely a better
Like
port.
no, but this is all the cocktail side. I would rather just drink
I would
that.
me too. I would prefer to just drink the port.
So I'm gonna. Here's my only argument. My inner turmoil coming out. Blah, right? Is that the other recipe? The
what your
other
turmoil sounds
port.
like?
Right. This stuff here. The cocktail I think was a little bit different and a little sweeter, maybe a little more approachable. It made that better.
Yeah, actually it did.
Yeah,
This is better by itself.
that's the
Right,
difference.
And everybody said you should use a good port. I have to argue.
This makes the port worse.
But why? Why? If
And
I
then
want a good port,
you just ruined a good port.
right? It's like, now is there some middle ground where, and that just takes us to a ridiculous level. But is there like some port that falls in between price range? If that's what, $6 for a big bottle?
Like I could
Is
have
there-
gone with like the $10 bottle of Sandman and
But would
That
it,
might be a good thing because it's going to make a good port bad. It's going to make a bad port good.
then we get back to like,
Better, not
honestly,
good,
I
but-
really should have gone for a nice mid-range ruby port, which would have been like $10 or $11. It would have been very jammy, and it would have had a lot more sugar to
right,
make
maybe it's
this.
the sugar or the jam
a-
flavor.
Like
But that
super jammy.
But the problem at that point, then we would be
Port.
saying, if we did that, we'd be saying, oh, what if we used a good port, right? So you're always going to have that hole.
That's true.
But what we've done is we've taken the maximum and the minimum, so you can kind of figure the middle is probably the right
So
way
we're
to
going to do this again.
No.
We tested the edges.
We
of the
know
donuts,
we've got the both the high and low watermarks. Now you know that maybe something in the middle works. But again,
I'm bringing a middle, so we're going to do this next week. It can be an outtake.
These
That's
are edge
fine.
conditions that we've done so far.
I think that what would happen in that scenario is we will then ask the question, so I'm going to buy a medium grade port just to make this cocktail when I could just be drinking port. Right? You can't win. There's no winning except to say that if you're a port drinker, this is going to have many of the properties that you have. The coolest thing is its presentation
The
and its
thing
protein
is,
head.
If you're a port drinker, you're not going to put it in like a fucking cocktail.
Right.
You're not.
But you know what? It's like the Lefroy that we did the review for earlier.
Yeah.
If you're a Lefroy drinker and you try this the port cask Lefroy, it's going to be one of those things like, oh, it's nice to try. Maybe I should give it a shot.
There's always
And that's what
room
this
for
is. This
try.
isn't something you're going to use a whole bottle of port on and just take a good port and make a whole bunch of these.
What did you buy this $20 port for? I wanted to make 40 Porto Flips.
Yeah. No, it's going to be you have a good bottle of port. Oh,
Let's do it while we have.
Look what else I can do with a port. I got a little brandy. I got an egg.
How much is how many? It's 750 milliliters. So you can make 25. Oh, it's an ounce and a half. That kind of screws me up. So you could probably make about 13 cocktails with that bottle to make.
Oh,
this.
at most.
You would need a lot more
at
eggs.
Sorry.
At most. At most. Oh, at most.
No, I meant at least.
Yeah,
You
you
took
would
a
need.
colloquialism and flipped it on its ear.
Right.
Fucking
you have
colloquialism.
yeah. I don't know. I say drink your brandy, drink your port, have breakfast, and then pretend it was a Porto Flip.
Yeah, and get naked and jump on a wrecking ball.
Breakfast for dinner. What do you guys think? We asked that question. So
Always.
what
Always good.
cocktail have you made that actually degraded the total ingredients to the level where you just said I would never want to do that?
Razzle Death Tea.
Like I'd take a
Razzle duct tape?
Razzle Death Tea. Oh, so for the Razzle Death Tea,
Really? Duct tape? That's weird.
Razzle Death Tea
did
we
that
did last
happen?
week. I don't know.
So here's what happened with the Razzle Death Tea.
Tell me about the Razzle duct tape.
Steven sent me an email said, "Oops."
Yeah, we used too much of the duct tape.
Not safe for work, guys.
Steven sent me an email said,
And
"Oops." I meant
SFW.
he meant to say 1.5 ounces, not a half ounce of Chambord.
Yeah.
So the recipe, good segue here. If you submit to recipe at everydaydrinkers.com, send me the right recipe.
Makes all the difference in the world.
If and this has happened too many times, but if you send me a recipe and the ingredients are missing or incorrect or something's wrong, don't send me another email saying, "Oh, I meant to say 3/4 of an ounce of this," because now what happens when I search my emails? I go, oh, here's a recipe. I don't go back and look for all the annotations of that recipe. Send it again and say, sorry, I missed an ingredient. Here it is again with all the ingredients. Then I go back to the old email and delete it, and I have one master copy. People sending me like addendums in separate emails, like sometimes 3.
So, but
Don't
at
do
this
that.
point, like you're like booked out through next May, right?
I don't know. I haven't had them on my calendar, but I probably have enough for the rest for like 2 years or whatever. So.
You have enough submissions to
Right,
go through. Yeah.
but I still pick and choose the ones that would fit the show. So don't stop sending because I have too many. I put
every
people
now
where
and
they
then
need to
one
go.
comes in that's just amazing.
Right.
And
You would never know it.
You'd never know it, yeah.
Until you.
like that avocado.
Never know until you try.
Like the
Maybe not.
3 Mile
Long Island
Long
iced tea,
Island
yeah.
iced tea.
So
that was really good.
you have to experiment to understand, and that's what we're here to do. Try every single recipe on the planet in all of its variations, whether that be a good product like a good port or a bad port. The $3 chuck woodchuck cut, whatever. What do they call that stuff? Chuck. $2 chuck. $2 chuck.
Yeah.
You
Does that
can
guy
use
work on the corner?
Yeah.
No, that's the.
It's a
Is that
Trader
colloquialism?
Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
It's a Trader
okay.
Joe's.
Yeah,
It's,
it's a
like a
buck chuck.
$3 bottle of like 750 milliliter bottle of red wine for $3.
Sounds
$2.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
EverydayDrinkers.com. Have what's this? This is AwesomeDrinks.com.
AwesomeDrinks.com for the coupe or for the stepping measure glass.
You got it, dude. We're done. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm teaching you how to drink.